And today, guys, we're going to play
Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can select your difficulty, play style, favorite team, or accessibility options. You can always change these later from the game settings.
Yeah, no back, guys. And also, guys. I just got this game. Favorite team is not
Accessibility settings.
But I hate the Cowboys, but I gotta say, GG's to them. It was a good game. And GG's to the Redskins and Giants because they did not game lose. Game has to be he's but she was playing so good when we played the Redskins when they So now, guys, we're gonna try something. We're gonna put
Hello, everyone. It's the coach.
All right, coach.
I don't think we need to play this. Yeah, I honestly don't need to. So what we're gonna do, guys, is oh God, my lips are.
Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy the Madden you already know and love with Madden Ultimate Team, franchise, or a quick pickup game and exhibition.
We'll be streaming Fortnite later.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. That's
And these graphics are good, guys.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Ready? 5-9. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. Here's the cream. Offensively, the starting unit for the NFC.
And coming off the season, which saw him set career highs across the board, is tight end Zach Ertz, who's been around for a little while, but continues to improve in every facet. In fact, last year, he set the record for catch.
I
For the season by a tight end with 116, and he thinks that he can match that number or surpass it this season.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And that one, all I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And this is Ertz with it, right side. That throw good for 4. It's second down. The starting defense now for the AFC.
One of the best young safeties in the NFL, Jamal Adams. Keep an eye out for him because no one is safe when he's on the field.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. For Drew Brees, this is his 12th Pro Bowl nomination, though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still loves everything that goes along with football. He may play till he's 60.
I'll be actually playing the subs later.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner.
Oh!
The real
He lost the football. It's loose. And that's picked up by the AFC. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he's going to bring this one back. A fumble return for an AFC touchdown. Big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do, he did it on that play to pick up the ball and go.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. Myers connects on the PAT. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
So,
the NFC offense heading back onto the field. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta. New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots. But in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be a total anomaly. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 13-10 final score. Going totally opposite what it should be.
I completely disagree. I see high scoring, maybe 51-44, something like that. The two punters, Johnny Hecker and Ryan Allen, don't even show up to this one.
Johnny Hecker might throw a touchdown.
And now look at this. Big game, a fumble. And that's picked up by the AFC.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times.
Good out.
It's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
He was taken down by Ryan Kerrigan of Washington. Charles, this the 2019 Pro Bowl. The AFC's won both games that have been played here in Orlando since they moved it here. Both have been competitive, 20-13 2 seasons ago, and last year in 2018 it was 24.
Oh, yeah.
It's caught inside the
Hey, baby.
25.
Go.
For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the
Go.
team, the
Just that
city,
Patrick.
how
Good
well are you
stuff,
set up for
Patrick.
future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, think about free agents, thinking about where they might want to.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting him.
And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. Now the AFC going to call a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. Now a loose football. The ball comes out at the end of one. Plenty of scoring here already. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching. Super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First catch so far for Julio. He's got a first down.
As this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Ertz over the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that's picked up by the AFC. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk.
And he cannot get rid of it. The NFC getting in there for the sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
A big-time pick up there on 3rd and 4. 30 yards.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. When you think about the history of this Pro Bowl game, there was an all-star game going all the way back to 1939, but it officially became called the Pro Bowl in, I think, 1951.
You're exactly right. And that game was played out in L.A., in the same stadium where the L.A. Rams currently play. And back then they split it into conferences, the American Conference versus the National Conference. The American Conference won 28-27. MVP of the game, quarterback Otto Graham, nicknamed Automatic.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. Now, on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
And a big loss here.
On the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip.